Jamie Foxx has got the best laugh in the world. Ha ha! That's hilarious.
Will Smith's slap might have made the Oscars famous for all the wrong reasons, but on the bright side, it also gave us one of the funniest Chris Rock impressions ever. Like, genuinely one of the best anyone's pulled off anywhere.
Okay, I got smacked by the softest person in the world, okay?
Say Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
Nothing validates an impression quite like the real person losing it through every second right in front of you, and Pharoah knew that feeling very well. But his Kevin Hart impression in front of the real Hart was something special entirely, sending Kevin completely nuts over every second of it.
My stand-up show, the show that I do, is only second to the birth of Jesus. I swear to God. I swear.
Bernie Mac was Pharoah's very first tool for bringing joy to complete strangers. And the origin story is genuinely perfect. Long before any of the fame, Pharoah was getting on the loudspeaker at Burlington Coat Factory in the layaway department and doing Bernie Mac just to take the stress away from customers.
Let me tell you motherfuckers something. You some of my bitches think you know about slinging what they call the dick. I sling this some of my bitch, everybody getting pregnant. I pull my shit out, this whole room get dark. Kick it!
With impressions already flying on Fallon's show, he eventually turned the tables on the host himself. The first thing he nailed was Fallon's infamous inability to keep a straight face, complete with that signature giggle sneaking in through absolutely everything.
It's so great, man. Yeah, come on, people. I love this show. I love doing this.
Who's that?
Who is that? That's you, man. Yeah, it's great, man. It's great. All right.
From Saturday Night Live to random TikToks, Pharoah has pulled out his Shaq impression so often that he might as well become the gentle giant himself. And out of all those moments, the most iconic is still when he performed it right in front of Shaq, leaving the big man laughing the hardest.
All my friends are saying mean things. Everyone is calling Shaq dumb, but Shaq not dumb. Charles is the dumb one. Charles probably think Dr. Red is a girl doctor, Shaq a boy doctor.
Pharoah breaking hosts is practically routine at this point, but Jennifer Hudson getting completely mesmerized was a different kind of reaction entirely. She was already losing it during his Mike Epps bit, but the moment he flawlessly switched into Cat Williams, it almost blew her mind instantly.
Well, I have to say a couple of things about this situation. First of all, Jennifer, the person who painted the Mona Lisa was Cat Williams.
There's no halfway with Peter Griffin. Seth MacFarlane's vocal creation is so specific that you either lock it in completely or the whole thing falls apart immediately.
It's like, hey, what's going on? Oh, hello, fat man. Oh, Stewie, how are you?
Luckily, Pharoah absolutely locks it in, bringing that wheezy, goofy energy and the hilarious confidence Peter has while saying the most ridiculously stupid things.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to tell you, it's really hot, you know? It's about as hot as Lois's Victoria's Secret collection. I can't believe I get to smash. You know?
Forget impressions. Pharoah doing Chris Tucker is basically a time machine straight back to peak 90s comedy. The moment he switches into that high-pitched voice, the entire Rush Hour era comes flooding back instantly, and every nostalgic feeling hits at once.
Hey man, look, this is the nigga right here, man. For real. If anybody wanna say something, man, for real, he gonna be in Rush Hour 4. Yeah. It's called,
Hey, man.
Ain't no Rush Hour 4, man.
Doing improv is one thing. Doing improv as a character you've never once performed before is a completely different level of talent. Pharoah thrives in exactly that territory, and his Kimmel appearance gave everyone a front row seat to it when he casually performed his very first live Jason Statham impression.
I do this one, but I never talk about it. I do Jason Statham, and I say, I'm the transporter, and what I will do, I'll punch you in the face and have sex with me girl right on top of your corpse.
When Pharoah and Foxx appeared on Ellen to promote their Showtime series White Famous, they shared the story of their first meeting in 2012. And with that wild arsenal of impressions, Pharoah just couldn't resist doing a spot on Jamie Foxx while sitting right next to him.
He said, hey man, I'm a big fan. I think you're amazing. I think you're talented. And you know what the fizzle, what the feezy, I'm gonna work with you in some capacity and way. And then...
Pete Davidson isn't the typical celebrity you see impersonated, but thanks to his wild Saturday Night Live background and endless on-set fun with Pharoah, he just couldn't resist nailing Pete's hilariously laid-back character on Fallon.
Pete Davidson. Yeah, bro,
With so many impressions under his belt, Pharoah's talent didn't just randomly show up one day. He'd actually been practicing since he was 6 years old, when his Gilbert Gottfried-style Iago from Aladdin became the very first of the hundreds of impressions he'd eventually perform.
Yeah, I'm molting, Jafar! Do you really think you know what you're saying, Jafar?
Everybody was Jafar. My mom, my dad, my grandmother, I called everybody Jafar.
Pharoah's love for Richard Pryor goes beyond just an impression, and for good reason. Pryor is one of the most iconic comedians ever, and he admired him so much that the impression even helped him land the role of Pryor in Pam Grier's biopic.
Man, I done been 15 times today, so shit. If I do get some old pussy, then I might be fatigued.
While most impressionists settle for a mannerism or two, Pharoah goes all in, capturing the attitude, the style, the humor, the whole person at once. When his Charlie Murphy impression hit the Fallon show, those spot-on eyes were so unsettling it had Fallon completely giggling like a child.
Listen, man, that was a great set, man. When you did that Cameron and Dipset stuff, yo, Shane, I was on my back laughing like a turtle, Shane. That's what I did, man.
At the 2014 VMAs, with Kanye too busy to show up, Pharoah stepped in and handled the duties for the evening, nailing it so well that Kim and her sisters were giggling the entire night.
I'm not even performing tonight, fam. I created television. Can't nobody else do that. Matt Lauer.
Every Saturday Night Live sketch Pharoah did as Stephen A. Smith had the real Stephen breaking from a safe distance. But nothing prepared him for getting the full experience right in his face. When he finally delivered it directly in front of him, Stephen was completely gone, embarrassed, helpless, and thoroughly unable to survive a single second of it.
I know exactly what's going down. LeBron has got to get it done. And Chris Bosh comes back. Chris Bosh looks just like a catfish. He looks just like a catfish.
Nobody was going to let Steve Harvey's slow, deep-voiced energy slide forever, and Pharoah made sure it didn't. He delivered an entire monologue as Harvey, and even without the signature mustache, he nailed every one of Steve's gestures that just kept on breaking Fallon.
Let me tell you something here. Let me tell you, I don't know whoever decided to put the thermostat on butt crack. We need to kick their ass, boy.
Saturday Night Live basically became Pharoah's personal Denzel Washington training ground. After playing Denzel in more than 5 different sketches, he had more than enough practice to lock in that deep, seasoned tone, and he showed it off perfectly during his visit to Kimmel.
Yeah. You know what, Jimmy, when I get on this show and I start talking, when everybody's listening, I really like it because the ladies, they look at me and they say, damn, that man's sexy, oh.
Pharoah doing Sebastian Maniscalco might seem unlikely, until you learn they shared comedy bills at the Hollywood Improv. Years of up-close access to his Italian-American energy gave Pharoah all the material he needed, which he used hilariously on Fallon.
You know what? It's really hot. It was so freaking hot. I took baby powder, put it on my chest. I sweat. I woke up, bubbles everywhere.
With over 200 impressions in his collection, Pharoah is basically the Pokemon master of the comedy world, always carrying something new and never once resisting the urge to pull it out. And occasionally, he reaches deeper into that deck and produces something truly legendary, like his Dave Chappelle impression that reminds everyone exactly what elite level looks like.
If dogs could talk, they would all sound like Dave Chappelle.
Like, hold on, son. Wait a minute, baby. Nobody comes back here. Oh, I'm tired of eating squirrels, son. Oh! I think...
When he stepped onto Steve Harvey's show, he didn't come alone. He brought his whole lineup of impressions with him. The crowd was already completely roaring, but Pharoah saved the best for last, a spot-on Eddie Murphy that sent everything gloriously over the edge.
I gotta say this. Why did it take so long? That's my question. I should have been had me an Oscar. You seen me. Y'all seen me. Yeah.